Greetings, friend. I'll show you how to solve Tri-Tip by Bondi, and I'll explain all my Sudoku tips, tricks, and strategies as I do it. Click on the link below if you want to try the puzzle yourself, and with that, it's solving time. Okay, so I see a 1 and a 1 coming down. Where else can I see some 1s? Alright, cutting across. Now notice right here that the 1s are kind of like a pointing pair because they come down column 8 and row 4. And look, the 3's there too. So you notice how there's a 3 here and a 3 here. So actually, we'll have a 1, 3 hidden pair. So we can put the 1 and 3 both right there. And that's going to be nice because now the 1s and 3s cut across. And the 1s are restricted to these 2 areas here. And then the 3s would be in all 3 areas, so I won't mark those. But this is going to be pretty powerful for us. Nice seeing that. Okay, I see anything else with the 1s? Not this time. Let's look at the 2s. I see a 2 here and a 2 here. 3 spots for a 2 in block 1. I'm not going to mark that. I do see I can solve for a 2 down here in block 8 because of these 2s. And then column 4. 3 spots for 2. I'm not going to mark that. Okay, move on to the 3s. 1s and 3s. 3 spots for 3. Can we mark that? The 4s, I think I got something here with the 4s. 2 spots for 4 up here in block 3. And I can solve for 4 right here in block 8. In case you're wondering what these little notes are, this is Snyder notation. I've mentioned in some of my previous videos. If there's only 2 spots remaining for a candidate in a particular block, I'll mark that. In case I solve one of these cells, then the other one I can solve immediately. So it's kind of nice marking. Also, it helps you to identify some pairs and within a block. Okay, 4s. Let's look at the 5s. I only see 1 5 right there. I don't think there's much we can do with the 5s. The 6s, I see 2 spots for 6 here in block 7. I see 2 spots for 6 in block 9. But I'm noticing here, look, 6 7 6 7. Actually, that's a 6 7 hidden pair right here. Okay, cool. I like that. And now I'm seeing too, if you see, look at this 8, I'll highlight this. See this 8 and 9 going on? The 8 and 9 coming in here and coming in here, it means there's only 2 spots for the 8 and the 9. So there's another hidden pair going on, 8 and the 9, which leaves us with a 1 and a 5 hidden pair. So I think I know why this is called tri-tip. Look at that, we have 3 hidden pairs here in the tip or the bottom of the corner. That's kind of cool. All right, well, I'm glad I found that. Okay, let's look at the 7s. 7 and 7. Looks like I can mark for a 7 right here in block 4. And also, can't mark any more 7s. Look at the 8s. 8, 8. I got a pointing pair of 8s right here, so I'll mark that. And I'm noticing, look at this, 6, 8, 6, 8. That's actually a, well, it's kind of a naked pair, not really, because you see the 6 right there. We can actually solve that for an 8 and that for 6. Nice. All right, and then there's 3 spots for an 8 in block 5, so I'm not going to mark that. But with the 6s, there's only 2 spots for 6, so I can mark that. Cool. All right, anything else with the 8s? Yeah, 2 8s here across in block 1. And then I don't see any other restrictions with the 8s. Looking at the 9s, I can actually solve for a 9 here in block 4 because it's 9 in row 6 and column 2. What else? We got the 9, 9, 9. So 2 spots for 9 in block 1. That's creating some restrictions. And I see 2 spots for 9 in block 3. Okay, and then 2 spots for 9 in block 5. You see how there's a 9 right here in rows 5 and 6. And 2 spots for 9 in block. Well, let's make that a 9. 2 spots for 9 in block 8. Okay, now we need to kind of, I've put all the Snyder marks that I think I can do. So now what I'm looking for, oh, it looks like I can mark 4s right there. But still, that's not leading to any more solves that I can see at this present time. So I need to kind of dig a little deeper. I'm really curious right here. What I'm noticing is you have the 6, 8, 4. So 2, 4, 6, 8 coming up column 5. And then coming across here, remember this 1 and 3? That hidden pair? So 1 and 3 can't be across the middle, and neither can a 7 and 9. So 1, 3, 7, 9 going across row 5. 2, 4, 6 had all the evens coming down column 5. It means this has to be a 5. That's kind of cool. I like how that worked out. Nice. I wonder what other kind of restrictions we can do because of that. Let's see where it's placing. So now 5 and 5. So there's only 2 spots for 5 up here. And so I'm always curious, once I make a mark like that, how does it restrict the rest of the puzzle, right? I do think I am going to have to, because after that, I'm not seeing much more. I think I'm going to have to look for places where there's just 2 candidates possible, kind of like what we did right here. And so I'm going to look in some of these corners where I think there's a lot, not to me, so let's look up right here. You see how you have a 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that can be a 3 or a 5. I'll mark that. And if I go right here, looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, actually, step back here. See this? This is a naked triple. I just found a naked triple. Let's mark that up. We'll make it in purple. All right, so 1, 3, 3, 5, and 1, 5. So those 3 candidates, 1, 3, 5, are limited to these 3 spots in column 9. Nice. And so that means that 1, 3, 5 can't be in any of these other spots. So you have a 6, 7 here. So your leaves a 2, 6, 7. There's a 6. So this is can only be 2, 7. And this could only be 2, 6 because you have the 7 right there. Nice. So that gives us some restrictions. I like that. What do we have? What about, I'll go right here. There seem to be quite a bit of restrictions, right? There's a 3, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's not going to be a good one for us. But what about right here at this cell? So 1, 2. I think that can only be a 3 or 5. Yep, that can only be a 3 or 5. So yeah, now I have naked pair 3 and 5. See how that? I'll mark that. So that means 3 and 5 can't be in any of those spots right here. So this is going to help us really narrow down some of these other cells across row 1. So if this can't be a 3 or 5 anymore, it can be a 1, 2, it can't be a 3, it could be a 4, it can't be a 5, 6, 7, 8. So now that is just a 4 or a 9. Nice. And then we're looking at 4, 8, 9, this 4, 8, and this could be a 4, 8, 9. But that's nice. See, I see the 4, 9 here, and I see a 4, 8 there. I see an 8, 9 here. Okay, let's look where there's more restrictions. You kind of notice how there's a lot in column 3, and then coming across down here in row 7, 8, 9. I think there might be some more restrictions. So let's look at this cell right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like it's going to be a 6 or an 8, right? Because we have a 7, 9 right there. Okay, I'm noticing this is wow, like woohoo, kind of a wow. Okay, all right. Wait, I see something here. This is exciting. Okay, and I'll show you why. All right, I got it. Look right here. We have an alternate inference chain. It's a type 2. Oh wow. Okay, look. So start right here. This 8 is strong to the 6. Now, not starting there. Let's start here. This 8 is strong to the 9, weak to the 9, strong to the 4. Weak to the 4, strong to the 8, weak to the 8, strong to the 6. So what's interesting about an alternate inference chain, this is a type 2, is that either this is an 8. If that's not an 8, then this is a 6. Because if this is an 8, that can't be an 8, right? But this is not an 8, then that would be a 9, that'd be a 4, that'd be an 8, and this would be a 6. So either way, we can eliminate an 8 from this cell right here. And the reason being is this whole alternate inference chain. I'll put a link to my alternate inference chain type 2 tutorial right now. You can go check it out. This is really cool because basically you can remove the start candidate from the end cell. So the 8 goes away from the end cell, and you can remove the end candidate from the start cell. So this 6 could actually be removed from here if there was a 6 there, but there's not 6 there. This is really, really cool. Okay. All right. Man, I can't believe I found this. Bonnie, that's awesome. You put this in this puzzle like that. Okay, so now we solved that for a 6. This can be a 7, and that can be a 6. All right. 2, 7. Nice. What else can we do with the 6? I feel like we're close to getting all of the 6s. So, yep, there's only one 6 left here, which means that has to be a 6, and that has to be a 9. We get rid of that 6 right there. Nice. And so now we solved that for 9. 9, 9. This can't be a 9 anymore. That has to be a 9. Okay. And then that's a 9. Look at this. We got 8 there and a 9 there. You see 9, 9, 8, 8. This has to be an 8. Oh, this puzzle's really starting to kind of flow real nicely for us as we get through this. So see, now this is a pointing pair of 8. See how this 8 comes up here and it's a pointing pair? So an 8, you need one of these two spots in block 5, but it can't be here anymore because of the pointing pair. So that's got to be your 8. And if that's an 8, then this is an 8. This would be a 5. Nice. And 5, okay, we got the 1, 3. What's across here still? A 2 and a 4, looks like. Okay, so I'll put 2, 4 there, 2, 4 there. Okay, and what's coming up here? A 2, 9. So that's your 2 and that's your 9 because of this 9 right there. And since that's a 9, that's a 4. And we'll go back and we'll kind of finish out the rest of that alternate inference chain. And we got the 4 and the 8. So this has to be your 9. We can get rid of that marking right there. And now we've marked this 8. That's got to be your 8 there. I think we have solved all the 8s. Sweet. 3, 5. This is no longer 4, so that's got to be your 3, 5 right there. Alrighty. And let's kind of move through the rest of this puzzle here. Alright, let's look across here first, right? So I can see since there's only 2 spots here and there's this 3rd spot, we know we can solve this spot. I just want to see what's here. So across row 8, you got a 3, 3 and a 5 again. I see the 5 already in column 5. So that's your 3, that's your 5, and that's your 7. Another way you could have looked, you could have solved the 7 and the 7 and solved that way. Okay, sweet. So now I got the 5 there. That's going to make this a 3. That's going to be a 5. That's going to be a 3. There's still a lot of play in a puzzle, even after you might have kind of got the really big break in. And so to me, I'm always looking to see how I can work better on my technique. Sometimes you might even get stuck. There might be some stuff here that you're not expecting. And so it's good to keep an eye and keep pushing through the puzzle. Don't click and go, oh, okay, this puzzle, the hard part's over. There might be more here. So what do we need here? 5 and 7. I see a 7 right there. So that's your 7. That's your 5. We got still a 2, 4. This would be a 2, 4. Okay, we can mark that. All right. And now I'm going for areas of least to greatest restriction. When we start up here. So 5, 1, 3, 1, 5. So I try to get rid of all the markings if I can. And what you can see, there's a 1 in column 1, so that has to be your 1. And then this is going to be your 4. All right, and then that's a 4. What do we got here? 2 spots, right? 3, 5 again, so 5, 3. Nice. And then I can do what's called a full house because there's only 1 spot remaining in column 1. So we can knock out the 3 right there. And then what does that do for us? It leaves us with 2 spots here in row 3. We're missing a 1 and a 2. Yeah, funny, I actually can't even solve that yet. But I can solve. See how there are 2s right here? So that means that this is the only place left for 2 in column 3. So I can do that. 2, 4, 2. And then that has to be your 4. And then this has to be your 1. And we can finish off block 5 with a 3 right there. And it means that's got to be your 5. All right, we got a 1 because there's only another full house. This is another full house within the block, which would be a 7. All right, we got another full house in this row. So that'd be a 2. And we got 2 spots left. So where are going to be our 2 spots? We're missing a 1 and we're missing a 4. There's your 1 and there's your 4. Check out these other solving videos on my channel where I feature Bonnie's puzzles. He's an awesome setter. Thank you, Bonnie, for letting me feature your puzzles. Don't forget to buy me a coffee link. Thank you so much for watching.